Welcome to the behind the scenes. We just want to be clear up front that this is real life. There's no actors or extras. And Brad does all of his own stunts.
Go to say that those stunts hurt.
Well, at least we know if you don't make it as a race car driver, you could be a stuntman.
Yeah, exactly.
When Sam first approached me about Tropfest, I thought what an awesome idea. I asked him what the terms and conditions were and all the rules, of course, and he just said we will worry about it later. I read them all. Luckily nothing too difficult. Didn't have to set too many rules in place because you can imagine race team, garage full of lads don't like a lot of rules.
The Tropfest email come through and it said on there that it hasn't been done in a number of years, but they're relaunching it. We could put in an entry, so I thought, wow, like, what an opportunity that would be to try and get into the last 16 and have our short film shown in Sydney.
So we need to make a video under 7 minutes. We need to feature their signature item, which is an hourglass.
This is the budget for the movie. We spent all our money on fuel and tyres and crash damage parts. So the $24.99 that it's cost to buy this is the budget to make the movie.
And luckily we actually thought this was great for us because we've been racing now for a few months, and racing is all about time. You know, it's so important. We've been very crunched for time on several occasions as well. Not because we're disorganised, just because it's always turned out that way. You know, we've maybe had a little crash here or there that we didn't know was going to happen. It's taken longer to rebuild the car. But again, you know, the time, an hourglass is just really linked for us, and especially because the whole reason we started this was because Brad's dream is to become a race car driver, and we should all spend our time, you know, chasing our dream more.
So I suspended all new videos being released on our YouTube channel. I've been going through all the footage, trying to pull together a short film. Proves to be very difficult when you're filming everything that's happening in real life, and you don't really know where the story is going to go until you get the footage back. Spent the last 2 weeks planning some kind of story and been really struggling with the end, trying to get a happy ending, because our season in 2025 was a lot of crashes, a lot of rebuilding the car, and although we're having great fun and our driver Brad is perfectly fine health-wise, it hasn't been bringing in the results, and we've been really struggling to get some results.
Last 2 weeks that Sam and Harry have been talking to me about Tropfest, I haven't actually had to do anything. Turns out it all came to fruition on Christmas Day when I opened up a box and it had a brand new race suit in it. That became my involvement, and today we were doing a lot of filming with the race suit and all the extra footage behind the scenes, some of that stuff done, and yeah, we filmed the final scene for the movie.
I want to give a shout out to Brad Arnold. I found him on the internet. I sent him a script. 2 days later he sent me the script back with a full audio, and he is literally lit up the movie.
Welcome to Bundaberg for the next round of the EFS Mudlight Series.
Super shout out to him because he is our race commentator for the movie. He's got a great Aussie accent, which we wanted to get in there because, you know, this is all about living in Australia and traveling around Queensland racing.
The team are desperate for results this weekend.
We're really hoping we could get in the top 16, and then he's going to fly from Melbourne to Sydney to meet us in Sydney, and it'd be awesome to meet him. Out of all of the big accidents you have, what's one that stands out for you as being the craziest?
Oh, easily the first one at Gladstone. Even though we didn't roll, that was a hard hit, and that kind of rocked me around a little bit.
Oh, a huge incident, and Brad Sieders is right in the middle of it.
Still, it wasn't crazy. I've seen worse, but yeah, for me that first one at Gladstone was definitely the hardest hit, and that's been the most damage that I've done to a race car ever. Yeah, all the safety gear in the car, they protect the driver so much, you know, all the neck restraints and all the gear that we have to wear. Although it was a bit of a hard hit, I smacked my knee on the steering column. Other than that, it was, you know, it wasn't too bad. A bit of a headache, but I mean, it was a big crash, so I could see disappointment from all the way across the other side of the track. So yeah, I could feel it. Yeah. Before I even knew I was hurt, I just felt Sam even more hurt.
Harry was talking through all of the terms and conditions and the submission form, and she laughed at one of the boxes because it said budget, and we've spent all of our money on tyres and race fuel. There is no budget making this movie. We're rolling around with a Canon 90D camera, a couple of GoPros, and we're absolutely winging it. We're going to talk about time and how we don't have much time left, and we're counting down, and we're trying to make Brad's dream happen for him. So yeah, I mean, yeah, as far as budget is concerned, it's been $24.99 it's cost us to make this film. And then what are the plans for 2026?
Let's win a friggin' race. No, we just want to get more consistent. It's so hard to get a decent run in at the moment because there's always something wrong with the car. So we just want some consistency, finish some races, just have nothing go wrong, clean heat races, make it to the A main, finish our goal of the year, which is make every A main, and so far we've done that. But yeah, we just got to keep going and get some consistency.
Oh, one other thing I just wanted to say was that it's been great, you know, having this opportunity and doing this, especially in Australia. You know, me and Sam have lived here for a few years now, and we absolutely love it.
So we hope you enjoy the film. We're really hoping that we can get through to the last 16, and we'll see you in Sydney. If not, we've really enjoyed making it, and we will release it on our YouTube channel anyway, and we'll see you next year in 2026 when we're back up and running and going racing again. That's a wrap.